Hey guys, this is Liam, and I know it has been a long time since my last upload, but here we are, F1 2011 Team Awards. So we'll be looking at the cars, the driver lineups, and giving every individual team a ranking out of 10. We're going through each section: the front runners, which will be the big three and Mercedes; the midfield, which is all the cars except Lotus, HRT and Virgin, which will be the back markers. So, the best car of 2011 is the Red Bull RB7. That thing hasn't needed development all year. That thing's been dominant, and I don't think they did develop it much, because at the end of the year McLaren caught them. Worst car? Well, the 2011 spec of what I'm driving. The Williams FW32. That thing is, what, 7 points all year, I think? And for Williams, that's not good. I mean, they've scored more points in one season with the old point system. I mean, come on. Best looking car. Oh, sorry. Best looking car? This one was easy for me. That Hispania, or as they're now officially known, HRT. That thing just looks amazing. So just a quick thing on the video, I didn't have the greatest lap one, but I thought, yeah, I'll continue with it, because I'm pretty sure you'd all rather see me racing with the cars rather than just driving off into the lead, which I knew I could do. The worst looking, there wasn't any bad looking cars, but the most boring, I'm going to give it to Marussia Virgin. I thought he was good looking in 2010, but it just looks boring now. There's nothing exciting about it. Best developed team throughout 2011, no doubt McLaren. They've gone from being, well, if you include testing, that car was horrible. And now they are fighting. They're the team that brought the fight to Red Bull. Worst developed? Well, what team went from 2 podiums in the first 2 races to having basically a horrid season, being a team behind Toro Rosso? Of course, it's Renault. Or as they probably should be, Lada. Or as they're going to be next year, Lotus. They had revolutionary with that off-throttle blown diffuser, the frontward facing exhaust. It worked for 2 races. And then it just didn't. Everybody else caught up. They didn't bother developing. Now look where they are. Strongest driver lineup. For me, this was... every team had a flaw. You could have said Red Bull, but they just favour Vettel, so Webber's not getting the right car, so it's not them. Ferrari, Massa's horrible. McLaren, I was considering, but I thought you got 2 completely different drivers. One's not given. For 2011, it wasn't McLaren. So, I gave it to Force India on one condition. They will have the strongest driver lineup if that team is Di Resta and Hulkenberg. That's all I can say. The worst drivers, Williams. You got Rubens, who's good, but he's getting old. He's no doubt going to be out of there soon. Probably after this year. But then again, Raikkonen's gone to Lotus. So his chances of Williams may have increased slightly with that. And then obviously his teammate, Pastor Rapeface. He's had the worst start to a season in any Williams driver history. Yet they've retained him, showing his consistency and pace. Consistency for what? Finding walls? They showed it in Brazil, he hit a wall. I'm not quite sure what happened there, they didn't show it. So, every individual team's ranking. Red Bull, we'll give them 8.5, maybe 9. It's one of the two. They would have 10 if they didn't preferentially prefer Vettel. Preferential and prefer, why did I say that? So yeah, if they gave Webber the chances he deserved, I think he could probably challenge Vettel. We'll just watch the start again while I rank the teams. McLaren, We'll give them 8.5. Started bad, developed well. Button has had an amazing season. Hamilton, not so great. Ferrari, 7. The car went from being nearly behind Renault at the start of the season. After Spain, it picked up with a good second place in Monaco, which without a red flag could easily have been a 1, and a win for Alonso in Silverstone, including another 8 podiums, a total of 10 podiums in one season. That's pretty good for basically the third best car. Sorry for not looking at the TV there. Then we move on to Mercedes. We'll give them 6.5.